everyone and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how to make teriyaki tofu don. And tofu don it's like a rice dish. That's what the don part stands for, as I learned 5 minutes ago. And it's made with a marinade and a sauce. And in the sauce there's a special ingredient which is used in a lot of Japanese cooking, which is called mirin seasoning. And I've tried making this dish without the mirin before and it didn't turn out as well. So mirin is really important. It's kind of like a rice wine, but it's got a high sugar content, and yeah, it's used in lots of Japanese cooking. So you can just find this at Coles. I found this. I found this at Coles, but you can find it in like Asian supermarkets or yeah, probably lots of shops sell it. It's pretty easy to find. Also, I'm doing this video standing up because I haven't really done many videos standing. I've kind of done them handheld and they've been a bit wobbly, and I just thought maybe for 2018 I'm going to try standing. But I don't know how well that's going to go because I'll have to turn my back when I start cooking everything and my window's there, so we'll figure it out. Anyway, so this is everything you're going to make. This is everything you're going to need to make the teriyaki tofu don. Alright, so for this recipe you're going to need a 500-gram block of tofu. Make sure that it's firm tofu as well and that you've cut it into squares or whatever shape you want. It doesn't have to be a specific size or shape. You're going to need 2 spring onions. This is the marinade. So in the marinade I've got garlic clove, ginger, what else? Sesame oil, soy sauce, and a little bit of sushi seasoning, which is just like a vinegar, rice wine vinegar. I'm going to have all the ingredients in the description as well, so don't worry about that. And then this is the sauce. So in the sauce I've just got sugar, soy sauce, mirin, and I'm pretty sure that's it. So that's all you're going to need for the ingredients. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is make the marinade. And I'm going to have all the ingredients in the description down below for you. Also, if you hear a weird sound coming from there, that's my rice cooker. So if you're making this recipe as you're watching this video, put your rice on now. That should stop releasing steam in a second. So yeah, I like to put everything, I like to coat everything in bags. So I've got a bunch of plastic bags that I keep and then I wash and reuse. Just make sure they don't have any holes in them. So I'm going to just put all of the tofu pieces in here, cover them with the marinade, and then shake it around. So first thing, get the marinade ingredients ready, and then coat the tofu pieces in the bag with the marinade. Alright, so I've got my plastic bag, got my tofu pieces, and I'm just going to put them in the bag. Hopefully there is no hole in it. We'll soon find out when it gets all over me. And put the marinade that I just got here into the bag all over the tofu. Now I'm just going to move it around. Oh, there's a hole. That's okay. Just make sure it's all covered. I mean, you could do this in a actual bowl if you wanted to, but I'm lazy and I feel like it just distributes the sauce on it a bit better. Plus, I'm going to put the cornflour in this bag as well, so. Ah, it's leaking all over the floor. I should probably I'm going to put another bag underneath it. Alright, so I've got my double bag with my tofu inside. Okay, so once the marinade, wow, it looks like I'm holding garbage. No, this is the food that we're eating. Once this is covered in the marinade, then we're going to add the cornflour. So it's about 3 to 4 tablespoons of cornflour to coat the tofu pieces. Alright, so adding the cornflour in now into my garbage bag. Alright, that looks like it should be enough. Didn't measure it. Wow, it's really weird like doing all of this not over a table, but do it for the camera. Alright, so I'm just shaking that around. So this is why a bag is good. You can just like shake it around, not get anything messy. So what you're going to do next is fry the pieces of tofu. So you will need oil for this recipe as well. Don't use sesame oil. It says sesame oil in the ingredients, but that's just for the marinade. I'm going to use olive oil. I know that's probably not traditionally the oil to use for this recipe, but that's all I've got. And be generous with the oil. It needs to be fried in it, not deep fried, but enough so it's got like a coating of oil on the outside. Alright, so I've just served it up in a little bowl with some rice and I'm going to give it a taste test. I actually don't want to ruin it, it looks so pretty. It smells incredible, it smells so good. And like tofu was one of those things where before I was vegan, I used to think tofu was really bland and tasted like cardboard. And it's true, it is bland and it does taste like cardboard if you don't cook it right. But I mean, if you do this teriyaki seasoning, and I've also got another recipe for tofu, like how you can have it sliced in sandwiches, and a marinade that I use for that, and it kind of turns into like a crispy sort of, kind of like a teriyaki chicken, but this is kind of, it's a bit different because it's kind of like very thin and chewy, whereas this is like very moist and it's got like that beautiful coating, and it's just like got a little bit more body to it. So I prefer having tofu kind of like this with a little bit more body on rice. So I'm going to try it right now. Oh wow, it looks so good. It's really sticky. So the stickiness comes from the sugar, mixed or caramelized. But you look at that, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like, there is layers to that. That's like definitely going to be really tasty. Okay. Holy shit, that's so good. That's amazing. If you're not a fan of tofu, try this and you will be a fan. It tastes like the coating they put on chicken. Oh my god. That's amazing. That's so good. I can't get over how good that is. Alright. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. It was actually a lot more difficult to make than my usual videos where I just put the camera down and film my hands. This one took a lot of effort, so I don't know if I'm going to be using this format again, but who knows, maybe I will in the future. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.